Will! 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 I'm growing hair on my Who sets up a camera? Who tells me to come and sit down and then like makes me wait for, I think it's been about 20 minutes and I've got to go and film now as well.
Alright, I'm here. Hey everyone, how's it going?
Oh, yeah.
Right, video.
He's late for his own goddamn video.
You in the intro yet?
No. Hi! I'm Manal, this is Will.
Hey everyone, how's it going?
So, we haven't done a video in a little bit.
It's been a while now.
It has been quite a while.
Yes.
Takes too long.
Maybe on that one. We've had a little break, but the settings changed.
The break's actually been really nice. I've actually quarantined myself totally and come off of social media completely. Maybe like to message a friend here or there on Instagram, but I haven't bothered, have I? I started getting really angry.
Exactly.
Okay.
Best to take a break from that.
And what did we do, Will?
Well, we started getting bored. That was probably the first thing. Drunk too. So what happens when you mix both? Well, you start looking for stuff to do, right? And for maybe a year now, we've had what, this green screen in well, I can't even call it that. It's a green blanket.
No, it's a green screen.
Is it a real green screen?
We've got a white one and a black one, so we practiced on the green one. But I think you can do the same with the white and the black. Again, his department,
Maybe.
he needs to research this.
Anyway, so we've been looking at this green screen for well over a year now, and what better time to use it than now, right? So Manal, being Manal, had this crazy idea of a video, so go on, tell us.
It wasn't a crazy idea, it's just a lot of my friends have had babies and stuff, because that's kind of what you do at my age.
Especially with the lockdown, lots of babies.
Lots of babies. And I love a baby. I used to work with kids, so my nieces and nephews kind of have all grown now, apart from one still quite little. All three of them are kind of little, but not little. And
So the video is not about making babies, just
no,
so
because
we
if
get
you
that
say it's
one
about
out.
making babies, they'll be like, yeah!
It's not that kind
It's
of
not
green
that
screen
kind of video. Particularly one little one, I started recording songs for Sava. Well, not songs, I did one song. Kate's like, Nelly, can you please record a song? Sava's learning her children's guitars. So I thought, what better way than for us to use the green screen and do a nursery rhyme? And that's what we did.
So super simple concept. We've got the green screen, we've then got Manal dancing, singing. It
Not
looks,
this dancing.
yeah, not that one. It's very PG friendly, this video.
Yes.
Just,
Which I was a bit like, should I even put this up on my channel? Because, not that I'm particularly non-PG friendly, but it's just we're gonna put it up on this thing because my channel's about like creating and learning how to do stuff. So Will's gonna actually take over the video from here onwards, and he's gonna take you through how we set the screen up, easy ways to do it, so on and so forth. In all honesty, I just put a cow suit on, well a cow onesie, and then I sang a song, and I pretended that the babies were there.
Honestly, from this whole video, it looked pretty simple on paper, but from the get-go, we made so many mistakes.
Oh yeah, and
Straight
Steph
away.
Joe, kind of my cat, jumped
Yeah.
and like dropped it over. And then like there's a lot wrong with the video, but then there isn't many videos that I would watch that I would be like, this is amazing. Like, I don't think anybody really looks at
So the whole point of it was for us to try it.
Yeah, just
We
interrupt
learned a
me,
lot.
that's fine.
Yeah.
Like, no
We
problem.
want to get to it.
I'm the one that interrupts, not you. That's my thing, stop stealing my things.
I'm
Okay,
just going
anyway.
to edit all of this
I'm
out,
going now,
just so you know.
I'm going, so
Hold
enjoy.
on, sit back down, we're not finished yet.
Why? Oh yeah, subscribe, share, comment.
Sit back down. Alright, sweet. So first things first, we had to set up the green screen, right? A couple of things went wrong. What went wrong?
This is your style.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Alright then, so let's jump into my stuff, which is pretty much a tutorial on what not to do if you want to do a green screen. First off was the actual setup, which we did pretty good actually. We made the screen as large as possible, we had a couple of light stands, a few clips, and we had Ramona helping us, so she's awesome, we did that pretty good. Next was the lighting setup, and it's really from here that we start seeing the mistakes roll in. So we had two lights facing Manal, but it's casting a huge shadow behind her, and that's going to be problematic when we do the edit afterwards. And on top of that, it's actually showing us all the creases that the green screen had, which also are not ideal. Ramona did say that she wanted to iron it out, but at this stage, we couldn't do it. And if that wasn't enough, Manal was standing way too close to the green screen. Obviously, I hadn't really thought of that before, but essentially when the light hits that green screen, it also bounces onto her, which is casting a green tint onto her as well. And that just means when we key out the green in post, it's just not going to look as clean as it could do. Finally, we positioned the camera, framed it up, started shooting. Ramona was playing the music on Manal's cue, and we were good to go. Except nobody actually thought to take any of the animals out of the room. So for those who don't know, we've got Beyonce here, Stepcho, and now Charlie. So that's 2 cats and a dog. And of course, it was just a matter of time before so yeah, that happened. Definitely gave me a good laugh anyway. So once all that was over, we reset the whole thing up, finished the take, and we jumped straight into the edit. I personally use Premiere Pro, which has a built-in tool for getting rid of the green. I watched a whole bunch of tutorials on how to do this, but really it just came down to playing around with the settings until it gave me something I was actually happy with. And with all the previous mistakes, such as the creases and so on, it took me a long time before I could get to this kind of stage right there. So once all that new technical stuff was out of the way, it was finally time to focus and put a video together. So earlier that day, I drawn out our main background and pop-ups, which actually wasn't part of the original plan, but we just ran out of options. We spent so much time looking for what we could use online, pop-ups, backgrounds, cartoons, and really they were just either terrible quality or we just had to pay for them and they were way too expensive. So in the end, I got my good old drawing tablet out. I opened up Sketchbook and got creative. Oh, by the way, that's Autodesk Sketchbook. It's a drawing program, it's free to download, and I think it's just awesome. We'll actually leave a link to that one along with everything else that we've used in the video down in the description, right? And so, quick recap on what we learned in our first green screen experience, which was actually a lot of fun. First off, just get rid of the creases. 2, don't stand so close to the green screen. 3, light the green screen evenly, very important too. 4, make your own pop-ups. And 5, get the animals out. Just do it. So that's all done. We definitely learned a lot. Hopefully you learned a lot. And the next video with the green screen is going to be way better. That's a promise. I want to go. It's weird. Okay. Bye. Thank you for watching and sharing, maybe subscribing, commenting, telling us how great we are. Look out for the next video. Look out for the actual video.
I was getting to that point, Will. Stop interrupting me.
I'm just making sure you're on track.
I am on track. And then the next video will be the actual song, and all of those little babies will be so happy.